Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of MLB 14 Road to the Show with Simon Unger, and this is episode number 6. And as you see here, Simon has just got done with a well, I shouldn't say just him, but the Rock Cats, the triple or double A affiliate of the Minnesota Twins, have been on a hot streak as of late. They've been winning 7 games now, and by the looks of it, they look like they cannot be stopped. Of course, Unger is in a hitting streak right now. He's currently got 7 home runs, 31 RBIs, and an average at 368. So we're going to see what he can do against in this episode against the Fisher Cats, and we'll see what if he can continue his winning streak with the Rock Cats, and if he can continue his hitting streak here in the Double A. But right now, we got a Bowman spotlight video on Simon Unger.
All right, tonight's Double A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Simon Unger is our subject, and for good reason. He's coming into this month on an incredible hot streak. As you can see his numbers over the last 30 days there on your screen.
Yeah, those numbers are impressive. This guy has without a doubt been one of the most impressive players in the minor leagues lately. And he's been a little bit under the radar in terms of his status as a prospect. But I'll tell you right now, if he keeps playing the way he's been playing, he's going to go from a suspect to a prospect in a heartbeat. And for me, it's always fun to watch a player who's not a top prospect sort of emerge into the spotlight. So hopefully, he'll keep this up and do exactly that. And after the month that he just had, I'm sure many people, including the brass of this organization, will be keeping a lot closer eye on him. That's for sure.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show.
Okay, so we see now that Simon has been doing very well so far in the last couple of games here. And like I said, he's on a hitting streak, and we'll see. I'm not for sure exactly how what the hitting streak is. I think it's close to 10, but we'll see what he'll do in this episode. So as you see here, we see the starters for the game, and of course Gil Martin coming up for us, and of course there you see Simon's 2004 split so far here in the Double A. There you see he's doing quite well at home when it comes to hitting, or excuse me, on the road when it comes to hitting, but hitting home runs, he's doing great at home. So there you see 0-1 pitch here, bases on runners at first and second there, and he ends up getting a pop out there that time, and he ends up getting out that time. So now we have so now, you know, of course he can't really move anybody with that pop up. But we'll see here in the bottom of the 4th here, we're down by 4, 1 out, and he goes after that 2-2 pitch there, high fastball right there. And like I said, guys, he's a sucker for those high forcing fastballs. As you see here in the replay, he goes up there and just does not get anything at that at bat. So 0-2 now. So a fly out and a strikeout here in the last at bat. So bottom of the 6th here, runner at first and second, 1-2 pitch, nobody out, and yeah, well, there's our first out there in that inning. So Unger strikes out there, and he is unable to pick up that pitch. So bottom of the 8th here, we're down by 5. 0-2 pitch, and that slider right there in the corner. I mean, literally at the corner there in the strike zone, and he strikes out that time. So there you see, we are. If we don't turn this game around here, we'll end up losing our winning streak here with 7 games, and we'll end up getting a loss here if we don't pull something together here in the bottom of the 9th here. So runners on the corners, 2 outs. We're trailing by 3, and Unger swings and gets that one right past the shortstop and the third baseman to split them right there, and actually gets a run in there. So now we're only down by 2 runs now, as we are here trying to rally here in the bottom of the 9th here. And of course, hopefully Unger has started something for the team, but unfortunately just not enough there. We end up losing by 2, 7-5 final score. And there you see Unger 1 for 5 for the day, and an RBI. So now you see Rock Cats are 21-8 for the season. There you see the New Hampshire Fisher Cats 14 of 15, so just a game below 500 there as we get ready for this next game here against the Fisher Cats. So, you know, his hitting streak is alive. He does get a hit, and we'll see if he'll continue that. There you see batting third here. So there you see 7 home runs, 32 RBIs, and an average of 362 for the season so far. So runners at first and second, bottom of the first, nobody out. 1-2 pitch. This one's going up. This one's going deep. Is this one gone? Yeah, you better say so. That one is long gone. That is his 8th home run of the season there. And you see his Unger is very happy with that. And he ends up getting that home run there in his first at-bat here. And puts us now in the lead here early in the ball game. As you see there, he's trotting around the bases. So you see great at-bat, 44 points for that at-bat. That goes towards our attributes here. But we'll see here in the replay that one goes deep, and then he knows he had that one. He knew he had that one, and it goes 405 feet deep to left center field there. So we'll see here at the bottom of the second here, nobody, one out, nobody on board, and this one's going up. This one's telling out there, and this one actually ends up getting caught at the warning track there, just a few feet shy of the warning track there. So you know, Unger, he's not, you know, he wasn't really designed to really have power. But here, as of late, with 8 home runs so far early in the season, he's pretty much one of the leaders here in this division, also on this team. So bottom of the third here, 2 outs, runner at first and second, 2-0 pitch there, and it ends up getting forced out there. The runner there from second base there gets out. So Unger not able to get on board there, but we are leading the game 5-0 in this ball game. So we'll see here as they show the replay. From the last at-bat the previous 2 at-bats he had, he hit the home run there that went deep and actually got this game and this team jump-started here and put him on the board. So bottom of the 6th here, we're trailing by 2, nobody on board, nobody out. This one's going up there. Now this one's almost in the same area. Matter of fact, no, it is in the same area. Home run, that is home run number 9 for Simon Unger. As you see here, trotting around the bases and exactly in the same location, but just a few feet shy of where the first one hit at. So that's his 9th home run there, and that makes it now 4 RBIs he has collected in this ball game here. As you see there, he's getting some high fives from his teammates there, and we'll see in the replay again. He had that, seen the pitch he wanted, and knew he had it, and that one's long gone. Yeah, 389 feet there for that home run. So we'll see what he can do in this at bat. So there you see 2 for 4 for the day, 2 home runs, and the 4 RBIs. We'll see what he can do here in the bottom of the 8th here with nobody on board and nobody out. And this one goes up there, and this is a pop-up. This is a routine play right there for the center fielder, and an easy play there for him for that out. So as you see here, we see the line score here. It's tied 7-7 here in the bottom of the 8th. So now we go ahead and we move on here. Again, they show the replay now from the 6th inning where he hit another home run here, and basically this was a solo shot here, and it's definitely put them up where they're at right now, tied 7. And the bottom of the 10th here, this one goes up there, and this one is snagged there, so no chance of advancing bases there as the left fielder gets there and gets on his horse that time to get that that hit right there, as he steals a hit there against Unger. So we're, like I said, we're in the bottom of the 10th here, and we're end up seeing, and yeah, we end up losing the game by 2, 9-7 here is the final score. 2 for 6 for Unger, and I believe he had 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and his average went to 360. So we lose the second game. Now we go ahead and get into the game 3. Before we do that, right now we have another Bowman Spotlight.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Simon Unger is our subject as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chances of extending it in this game?
Well, Matt, we all know that these streaks are always tough to keep going, especially when people start to catch on that they're actually happening. Plus, the pressure just keeps rising the longer they get. Now, this isn't really that long a streak by any means, so I doubt that he's feeling any pressure yet. I think he's just really having fun with it. But if he continues to stick to that same approach he's had over the last 10, I think he's got a good shot to keep it going for a little while longer. And you know, it always helps if you get that hit out of the way in your very first at-bat. So we'll see if he can get that done in this one.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this.
Okay, so let's talk about a game he had in that last game. Of course, he had that 2 home run game, also driving in 4 RBIs, and not a bad average, but did lose the game and was just not enough to muster up another win for the Rockcats. So you see 9 of 20 in the last 4 games here. His average is looking at 450 there in those last 4 games. So we'll see what he can do here in this game. So bottom of the first here, nobody aboard, 2 outs, 0-1 pitch, and this one gets popped up there. This gets on his hands right there, and when the ball hits there near your hand, that ball is just going to be doing exactly that, popping up there and getting an easy out. So there you see at the end of the first, we are trailing by 1. So now 2-2, bottom of the third here, and he gets this one skied up there. This one's going to get skied up there to left fielder right there, and the left fielder gets that easy catch right there to get the out against Unger. So there you see, unable to do anything at that at bat. So 2 at bats already wasted here, and yeah, 2 flyouts right there. So 0 for 2 for the day. We'll see if he can turn that around here as we get to his 3rd at bat here in the game. So bottom of the 4th here, runners in the corners here. We're up by 3, 1 out, 1-0 pitch, and there you see a nice hit there, and he gets a base hit right there. So actually, excuse me, that was a 0-1 pitch, and he actually gets that one and put some contact on it and gets a base hit. So there you see a base hit there. So now it makes him 1 for 3 for the day. As you see here, he had a single and an RBI in this ball game, and we'll see what he can do here as we are in the, I believe, the bottom of the 6th here. So 6-2 with a score. We're trailing by, or we're up by 4 here, and there you see a nice base hit, getting past the second baseman that time, and Unger's on board once again. So that makes it now 2 for 2 for 4 today of the day. And we'll see what he can do here. So we're going to show you some little base running here. And you see we got the batter here, Vargas, I believe, is a full count. And there you see he's going, matter of fact, he got the sign to just go home. So here he is, Unger racing home. And Vargas gets the second. There you see a base hit right there. Or an RBI double there for Vargas. There you see standing there at second. And gets that one and gets Unger in there at home. So now I believe now that puts us definitely in the lead. I believe now 7-2 in the ball game. So now it's 7-3, bottom of the 8th here, 1 out, nobody on board. And Unger gets this one. This one flies out there to right field, and this one is caught by the right fielder. They're right at near the warning track once again. And again, I just don't see where this power is coming from this kid. As you know, his power numbers are not that great. But you know, he's definitely put a charge on it. So there you see 2 for 5 for the day, a run and an RBI in the ball game. So as you see here, we're 22-9 here as we win that series against the Fisher Cats. And of course, they're 7 games behind us now. And the only team that's pretty much threatening us is probably the Mets and the Fighting Phils there, who are 5 games behind us. So as you see here in the Eastern Conference here, you know, we're sitting pretty well there, doing quite well for ourselves, and hopefully this can continue on for the remainder of the season. So definitely, guys, that is it for this episode here. Definitely check out more of the series here, more episodes here to come. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and check out other great series here on ESGNet. And also check out our Facebook, our Tumblr, and our Twitter pages. The links are down below in the description. And support the channel and follow us in all our series here on ESGNet. So, as always, you guys, keep yourselves healthy. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.